So there was a little movie uh called Batgirl that was coming out by Warner Brothers. It was a part of the DC EU extended universe and was being directed by Bad Boys 3 directors and was extending Michael Keaton's run as the Batman returning and uh all that stuff. But after running some test screens, WB decided, based on the feedback they were getting, that this movie might not make it. And so instead of risking the loss, they just canned it and took a tax credit. And obviously, not seeing a movie, who knows what we could have seen, but I understood the why they did it. I mean, WB had L after L after L, The Flash being one of the biggest. And so they just decided to scrap the film. And, there's been some leaks of make behind the scenes uh, stuff that was in the movie, making of stuff. And recently, a fight scene has leaked on Twitter that's kind of piqued a lot of people's interest. Like, oh, that looked like it was pretty cool. And actually, some of the footage, some of the behind the scenes footage, does look like that might have been okay. Brandon Fraser. I mean, it had a great cast, and but again, WB was like, nah. What, I guess whatever they saw wasn't good enough, and they scrapped it. But anyways, one other movie that they scrapped is now actually coming out, and that's got people thinking, will Batgirl come out? Let's take a look. All right, so this is coming from superherohype.com. Batgirl update, latest on if canceled DC movie will get a release following Coyote versus Acme save. So while Coyote versus Acme may finally see the light of day, DC fans shouldn't get their hopes up for a Batgirl release. On Wednesday, March 19th, 2025, it was reported that Warner Brothers may be finally selling the distribution rights for Coyote versus Acme to Catch Up Entertainment. Warner Brothers previously decided to shelve the movie, which had already been completed for a $30 million tax write off. Coyote versus Acme wasn't the first time Warner Brothers uh, has made, sorry, wasn't the first time Warner Brothers has made a controversial move such as that. In 2022, DC Films and Warner Brothers Discovery announced that there were no longer plans to release Batgirl, which would have gone directly to HBO Max, starring Leslie Grace as Barbara Gordon and Brendan Fraser as Firefly. So, what is the latest update on the Warner Brothers Discovery's unreleased Batgirl? According to Jeff Snyder, uh, of the In Snyder, Batgirl still likely won't be released, Snyder reports. My sources unfortunately don't expect that superhero movie to ever see the light of day. It is important to note that Batgirl wasn't fully completed at this time, as the movie was still in post production phase and still needed to film some scenes. There were also reports of Batgirl test screenings that received negative reactions, which may have contributed to Warner Brothers Discovery's decision. Nonetheless, the decision not to release Batgirl, directed by Adele Arby and Bilal Fala, I'm killed their names, I'm sorry, angered many fans. With Coyote versus Acme now potentially the deal between Catch Up Entertainment and Warner Brothers is not yet set in stone, getting a 2026 release, many have been wondering if there may be some hope for Batgirl after all. In addition to Grace and Fraser, the cast of Batgirl included J.K. Simmons as James Gordon, Jacob Scipio as Anthony Brezzi, Michael Keaton, and all these wonderful people who unfortunately we won't get to see. So with James Gunn taking over DC Studios and starting the DCU, there's no chance this movie's coming out. I'm not sure why people would even get their hopes up, but it would have been with now that I've seen behind the scenes footage and learned more about the story that they were doing. I think it would have been a cool HBO Max film. I don't think I would have saw it in theaters, but it would have been cool to watch on Max. Maybe years down the road, they'll just drop a like a Snyder uh blessing, Snyder cut blessing on us and give us Batgirl, but I doubt that. I think that one's long gone. If you've seen the fighting footage, I believe it's on Twitter. You can find it, or X, or whatever it's called these days. But anyways, yeah, I don't think there's a chance this will ever come out. Let me know your thoughts. What do you all think? Do you care? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.